I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, everyone? This is DYANAROZAY. Welcome to the channel. Come on in, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. How are you guys doing? Come on in. Thank you, guys. Anyone you see with a wrench behind their name, they are the moderators. I see you, Linda Gamble. What's up? Come on in. Come on in. Hey, everyone. Come on in. What's up, Kevin? Go ahead and put your city and your state in the chat, okay? That way I can give you a shout out real quick. 111 of you are watching right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Motivation Monday, welcome. Welcome, 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 guys. Let me take this down real fast. Hey, everybody. All right. Jamaica, what's up? What's Louisiana? Y'all know Louisiana's my favorite accent. Jamaica in the house. I need to visit Jamaica. What's up, Dallas? What's up, Louisville? ATL. That's where I am. What's up? What's up? What's up, London? London, UK, Florida. I love to see where you guys are coming from. Orangeville, welcome. Atlanta again. Nice to have you all here. What's up? South Carolina, Dayton, Chi-Town. I love Chi-Town too. I love any place. I think I have visited, I want to say 25, maybe 25. You know what? Let me not lie about it, child. Let me count it back up and I'll come back and tell y'all. I haven't visited every place in the United States, but I'm trying. I like to travel. Okay, so come on in, everyone. All right, listen. We got some things to talk about, okay? Earlier today, I was over there at Terrence's channel in the bushes because I go over to his channel a lot. Y'all have heard me talk about giving you the real tea before. I've talked about him on a couple occasions because he's funny. He has a lot of good stuff. He has a lot of stuff over there. I bless his channel sometimes, send him a cash app, stuff like that. I like what he got going on. He's a very funny person. Anyway, I was over there laughing earlier today when Melody Sheree slid right on in the home base, child. And she was in the chat and all I saw was that chat like zooming, like it was up, down, all around. Sorry about that. I should have closed this up. I didn't. So I noticed that Lady D, I don't know if something happened. Lady D, let me make sure because hold on one second, you guys. Let me put this screen on so that I don't look crazy trying to figure things out while you guys are talking in the chat. Hold on. I see one of my mods, they lost their wrench, so I'm about to give that wrench back. About to give the wrench back just to make sure. Okay. I want to make everything right in the world, child. Okay, now I'm back. All right, hopefully I didn't mess up my video. Okay, so y'all can hear me. Anyway, I was over there listening and Mel showed up in the chat and that chat started zooming. Like it felt like she was writing a message every 3 to 4 seconds, a message was coming up. And I happened to snapshot a couple of them, so we're going to talk about it. And she also went on his channel. Now, I know he's had a little bit of a controversial channel in the past, child. I don't know if it could still be controversial. Who knows? One day you're up, one day you're down. It just depends on who comes over and try to destroy your shit, okay? But at the end of the day, he told a story about how some things, I guess some of the Melody fans didn't like him. And it sounds like they did some of the stuff that people were doing to me, saying that he works for Carlos King, things like that. He talked to her about it. So if y'all want to hear it, you should go over there. But there's a little piece, a little snippet of a conversation that I'm going to play. I hope he does not mind. I'm welcome in Jamaica. Baby, let me tell you something. I've been having some interesting things happening here in the household. So we may need to take you up on it. Like, I could see myself. I need a wind down period because there's just been a lot going on. But yeah, so I wanted to play a little bit of that for y'all, along with some other things. Welcome to everybody in the chat. 306 of you are watching right now. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share the video. The moderators are here to make sure you have a good time. Welcome, Clone, in the house. Everybody. Okay. Welcome, Clone. The moderators are here to make sure y'all have a good time, because I know a lot of people were sending me messages because I've had some trolls that bring down the chat. And by bringing down the chat, I mean the chat is jumping. Then all of a sudden someone comes in, says one or two things, and it feels like it just go to a standstill. What I've asked the moderators to do until I know that my chat is safe is just to make sure that if anybody comes in that changes the tone of the chat, going ahead and kick them out, okay? They're not blocking you from the channel, but they are going to time you out, because we need to make sure that we keep good energy over here, okay? We need to keep good energy over here. Now, Kevin said he does come off negative toward Mel sometimes. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Melody watches him. She watches. She got her laugh on. She said, I was running around here cleaning up the house and doing X, Y, and Z. I don't think he said her name. Like, I don't think he finished the last syllable on her name, and she was already in the chat like, let's get this shit straight. So I know he said that she's been over there before. So it just felt like maybe, like, okay, my name is on this thumbnail. I'm going to see what you got to say. And she came in and she even went up on this channel and she said, I need you to follow me. So whatever was said, and he was still Terrence. He didn't change anything about himself. He said, listen, these are the people I follow. I don't necessarily follow you. He was honest in saying what he had to say. He did not change it up. He did say, I talk about you sometimes because not everybody like what you do. Then he also said, at the end of the day, I don't like your ex-husband. You know, he gets the business from me. I don't like whatever he calls coleslaw. I don't like that bitch. She gets the business from me. So more often than not, I'm in your corner, is how he put it. And he said, but a lot of your fans don't like me to be me, and I'll never be anybody else. And I understood. So yeah, if you go over to his channel, you'll see that she didn't interview per se. She came up to set the record straight about some things that was being said. And so that's part of the question that I have in my thumbnail. Who started the rumor? Because it was actually on the show. At least what I saw was on the show. Sometimes my sister knows, sometimes it's a blessing and sometimes it's a curse. But I do keep a lot of crazy details in my head about stuff. And that's how I be putting this shit together. And I told y'all before, if you've been following me for a long time, y'all know that I've already said more than once, more than a handful of times, okay, that at the end of the day, this show has been, it'll drop off these bombs and then they just tiptoe away from it. And then like 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons later, it'll talk about it again, okay? So we're going to talk about it because it looks like it's going to be brought up again with Destiny and Mel on that mid-season finale. Okay, so first off, y'all, so I started there. 483 of you are watching right now. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Hopefully you have hit the like button. Okay, please and thank you. Also become a member. I promise you I won't tell nobody. I won't rat you out if you become a member over here. Okay, become a subscriber, not a member, a subscriber, because nobody will know. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all can comment in the chat. Let's see what else is going on. So last time I came on live, my little midday live, even though we're like mid-evening, I did what was called a blind item. I'm going to do that again. Okay. So I'm going to do the blind item again. I am looking at the comments over here, but I know that y'all got it covered. I know my mods got it covered. Okay. So let's do the blind item. Let me put it up here, child. The blind item is where I talk to you guys about something that you may not be familiar with, okay? I'm not going to put a name on it. I'm going to let y'all guess, but I'm going to give y'all some tea, and then y'all can guess in the comments who you think it is, okay? So this is the blind item. Let me put it up now. All right, take this down real fast. It says, this reality TV star and possible felon was thought to have dementia for the last 4 years. He shocked fans and the court when he was found competent to take the stand. Okay? When he's found competent to take the stand, that sentence is written wrong. But who do y'all think that is? Come on, come on, come on. This is a blind item. It's happening right now as we speak. Okay? Happening right now as we speak. Kevin got it first. Here we go. Kevin, he said Tom Girardi. That is right. Let's put his little face up here. Here's Tom. This is actually an old pic of Tom. Tom has been in a nursing home for the last 4 years, maybe longer. I think maybe 5 or 6 years he's been in this nursing home. And he's picked up a lot of pounds. Okay. But they basically was trying to paint this picture on the show, Erica Jane, all the cast, that he was not in his right mind. All right. Because he is now standing trial for, I think, $15 million. They're saying that he had 4 counts of wire fraud. He can serve 10 years for each count of the wire fraud. Tom was a lawyer, and he actually had a case where I think he won $300 million for the survivors and victims of a plane crash. And he oversaw that trust for that $300 million. So he was supposed to help have it distributed to the family that lost whomever their loved ones were. And they said that he put his hands on some things, $15 million worth of things that he wasn't supposed to have. All right. And so he is now standing trial for that $15 million. I think he has since divorced Erica. However, when they were on the show, when Erica was on the show and she was like, I didn't steal anything. I didn't know what was going on. She was clearly moonwalking away from Tom. She said he's not even in his right mind. Okay, I heard a lot of people have that conversation. Let me see. Here we go. Girardi was the lawyer portrayed in the movie Erin Brockovich. Thank you for that additional detail, honey. You said he needs to pay it back. Well, he lived a very nice lifestyle, and they're trying to figure out where that money went. Did they spend it all? Should Erica also be responsible for restitution? Right. These were all the questions. This was a part of one of the seasons where they kind of went back and forth with Erica. Erica got pissed. They was like, where was that ring you got on your finger? Why haven't you sold that ring so you could pay those people their money? You stole from them. She said, I ain't paying them people a damn thing. I didn't steal nothing. Okay. She got in people's face. Don't put that on me. That was Tom. I don't know about his businesses. Okay. But Tom, in the aftermath of all this for the last 4 years, people didn't know if Tom could speak. People didn't know if Tom was in his right mind. It was a whole lot. But this trial that started up, I think maybe 2 weeks ago, Tom was walking into the courthouse. In fact, I'm going to get the video and put it on my IG story. So make sure y'all follow me on my IG after I finish up this video. Tom was walking into the courthouse, and one of the reporters go, "Hey, Tom." And Tom looks over immediately. So he knew what was going on. And then the news reporter said, "It's really interesting. You was in court the other day, and when your phone rang, you knew to apologize to the judge." He said, "I'm sorry for my phone ringing. I'm sorry for my phone ringing." And so I think within the last 2-3 days, they basically had this, I guess, some sort of medical professional come in, ask him a bunch of questions, ask him if he knew his name, where he was, if he understood what the, what the consequences were, all of those things. And he admitted, he said, yes, I know my name. I know I'm in court. I understand the reason why I'm in court. And I understand that, what's going down. And the judge was like, are you sure you understand? He said, I'm positive. So he admitted that whole dementia thing, not the case. So anywho, if y'all want to see that video, follow me on my IG stories. I'll put it up a little later today. Okay. And that's it. That's the blind item. I'll give y'all another one tomorrow. I got a juicy one. I was trying to decide, do I go between Tom or do I go, or do I do the other one? Okay. So let's get to it. Let's get to the other story. Oh, hold on. Let me get to this other story too. He looks totally different. Tom is a bigum. He's a big guy, y'all. He has gained some weight over the last couple of years. So he's almost unrecognizable. In this one, he looks a little, he looks a little frail. He actually had a black eye. And this is from a couple of years ago. I think this is about 4 years ago, but he does not look the same anymore. Okay. All right. Let's get to the other stories. Hold on. Let me get y'all these other stories. Oh, here we go. I got 2 other news items for y'all. Here's one. Phaedra Parks' child is out here telling the folks that she wants Kim Zolciak, of all people, to return to Real Housewives of Atlanta next season. She said that she is good TV and she is literally going to bat for her return. So I wanted to point that out because why, Phaedra? What is going on with that? Look, y'all still talking about Tom. Somebody said he gained weight. Yes, child. He didn't gain weight. They eating good over there. He eating all the jello over there at the nursing home, child. But yes, that's the first item. So it doesn't seem like a huge deal, but Phaedra is asking for Kim's return. I don't know how much influence Phaedra has over there, because they begged for her to come back. And they did bend and fold to make things happen over there on Married to Medicine too, in regards to her salary and all kinds of things. So now that Phaedra's back, I wonder if Phaedra's going to be calling some shots. And if you didn't know, Candy said on the day that it was confirmed Phaedra was returning, I will never return to RHOA. So she made it seem like that wasn't going to happen if Phaedra was there or not. She felt like they shouldn't have done it. So she said at this point, she has outgrown RHOA. She didn't like what they did to Kenya. She thought that was a problem. Maybe she has a little more tea. And so she felt that was a problem. And now she's saying this about once Phaedra came on, she said, I won't come back. So anyway, let's see what y'all talking about. Andy must have told her to talk him up in order for Phaedra to come back. Really? Let's see. Didn't Phaedra just get back on the show herself? She did, but she was literally courted. They courted Phaedra. They wanted her back there for sure. That was a mess of Phaedra to say. It is hard enough that she came back to RHOA. KKK Kim can stay away, child. I think that a lot of us feel that way about KKK Kim. I know I do. Once I saw that little bathroom scene, what is this? Black people stuff. I was like, what is happening? It bothered me quite a bit. So I haven't forgotten it. I just started watching RHOA again. And if they bring her back, I'm out. All right, girl. She's not back this season. So woosah. But she will there. She's asking for her to return back. Okay. So let's move on to the next. We're going to talk about this last piece. Let's see if I put it up here. Yes, Mariah Carey, y'all. Mariah Carey actually confirmed that her mother, Patricia, she's the one like holding onto her shoulder there, and her sister, Allison, both died on the same day over the weekend, you guys. That's a lot to take on at once. And she said this was People Magazine. Mariah Carey confirmed that it both happened on the same day over the weekend. She actually made the statement, my heart is broken that I've lost my mother this past weekend. Y'all know she didn't get along with her sister She said, my heart is broken that I lost my mother this past weekend. Sadly, in a tragic turn of events, my sister lost her life on the same day. I feel blessed that I was able to spend the last weekend with my mom before she passed. And she said, I appreciate everyone for their love and support and respect for my privacy during this impossible time. And I just wanted to read that off and also send prayers because I can't even wrap my mind around something like that. But yes, that was really sad. Okay. So yes. Thank you, Pacino. I do have a good memory. My memory would get me in trouble when I was little. I was one of the kids when somebody would tell a story and it was told wrong. I'd be like, nuh-uh. And child, I can't tell you how many times my shirt would get wrapped up from behind the counter. Take your little ass back and such and such. Oh, that was funny. You just made me think of something. But it's true. Anyway, yes, I appreciate everybody. Send your prayers for her in the comments because it was sad when I read it. Clone knows. Okay. I would get, you know how somebody will take your shirt and pull it and make you like pick you up with your shirt? Yeah. I'm grown now and I've learned not to do that as much, but it's almost helpful for me on YouTube. But then at the same time, it makes people think that I got some sort of insight. I don't. I just remember shit and put things together. So that's it. But anyway, I wanted to share that story for you. And now we are going to move on to this next piece, okay? Let's talk about Melody and Destiny. Melody and Destiny. So listen, a lot of people have been going after Destiny all season long. Ho, why you on the show? Leave Moses and Sonny alone. Your ass shouldn't even be here. I mean, all the things have been going down for around Destiny. People, shut up. We don't want to see you. We don't want to hear from you. We don't want to nothing. Well, we're about to get a whole new scene with Destiny, okay? Destiny really hasn't even been in a lot of scenes, to be honest. What's up, everybody? Come on in. Go on ahead and hit that like button, okay? When you come into the chat, hit the like button. Also, become a subscriber if you are not already. But Destiny has been getting her fair share of spankings in the social media streets. And then she did that little thing where she had that black Christian Dior hat, and she pulled it down and said, "See you at work. See you at work." Okay. Well, we have been waiting to see what the "see you at work" mean. Melody actually came over to my page on the day I talked about it. I put up a video and said, I don't know what this is, but this is like some sort of threat. Like she got something she gonna throw out there. I said, what do y'all think she meant by "see you at work"? And what do you think that hat meant? And Mel came over to the chat. I should have pulled it, but I didn't have enough time. I'll figure it out and put it on my IG stories. She said, girl, I don't know what that shit meant. Mel said in the comments, girl, I don't know what that meant. I'm curious too. What the hell does it mean? And I don't know what that hat means either. I don't know what Destiny's talking about, and I don't know what that hat means, okay? So I had showed y'all that after it was said. But anyway, we're going to see this scene with Destiny coming up next week. They've been teasing this little moment where Destiny says something about respectful cheating. Melody, you was that girl's mentor. You were trying to show her how to respectfully cheat. And I told y'all my review last night. Y'all can go back and watch that review. That review was hilarious. Mel popped up so quick, like she's sitting down, but the way she came in, like she is about to just pour it all out of her mouth. She might actually tell Shanita, nope, you sit this one out, okay? Because I was like, is Shanita gonna pop off? But she might tell Shanita, girl, this is me. This is all me. So we're gonna see. But Mel's gonna come back with whatever she's gonna come back with, and we're gonna see the extra part of this, okay? Now, from what I'm understanding, you guys are all here because I asked the question, who started the rumor? And this hat that Melody's wearing should give you a clue because she had the hat on, this very hat, In the scene when all of this conversation went down, Melody and Martell are freshly divorced. Okay, I'm giving y'all, I don't remember the actual season, but it would have to be maybe third season. Melody and Martell are freshly divorced. There is an event at Black. It's like a soft opening. And really, it was just like the cast was there. I don't think they had any customers or anything. And I think there was some sort of event that the kids were having, because I remember them putting the kids in like a party limo. They put the kids in a party limo, and Martell and Melody came in, not together, but they came in. Okay. I'm giving y'all the background. Everybody was there. Cut and paste Tisha is already guessed it, baby. There it is on the screen. Yep. They were sitting there talking. Melody was telling the ladies, under no circumstances would I ever talk to anybody that was cheating with your man. I wouldn't F with them. In fact, this is Melody. In fact, I just might punch him in the mouth. Okay. She did the whole thing, and everybody was just sitting there silent. And then she kind of narrowed in. And when she was talking, you can tell that she was probably talking to Wanda, because at that time, Wanda was saying things like, oh, she's so pretty, referring to AC. She's so pretty, and making it seem like, they was cool on the outside. And Mel was like, I would never do that to y'all. I would never do that to y'all. In fact, I might just punch him in the mouth. That's when Wanda says something like, you should have never gave up your husband for her. You shouldn't have divorced her, or should divorce him. I would have never done it. Y'all should get back together. This is Wanda talking. Mel said, we ain't getting back together. And you need to cut that out. That relationship was killing me. And this is the type of stuff the old people be saying. I ain't never going to get back together, and all this other stuff. And then Wanda said, I don't see what the problem is. Y'all was damn near sister wives. Y'all was friends, wouldn't you? And then Wanda, like, looking at her like, wouldn't you friends? Mel got upset. She walked out the building. She was hot as fish grease, okay? Kimmy was there. Kimmy said that was wrong. You shouldn't have did it. And then Kimmy and Wanda get into it. Melody still wasn't great with Tisha. So Wanda got to tell Tisha, listen, your friend Kimmy came for me, and she called me a name. It was a whole thing, y'all. Go back and watch that episode. It was amazing. But Melody walks out. She's like high stepping it. Marceau tries to grab her. He was like, Melody, don't let that get to you. She was like, fuck that. I ain't got time to stay around here. He tried to hug her and make her okay. Melody was out, but that started there. It started there. It started there. Y'all remember, Kimmy went at Wanda. Kimmy and Wanda went, and she said, Wanda, it's your mouth. You never know how to hold your fucking tongue. And that was the wrong thing to say. And then they got into it. They ended up getting into it. And she said that Kimmy called her out her name. But just so y'all can stay on track, because Encyclopedia DYANAROZAY, I remember how it happened, okay? Nobody put it in my ear, as some of the people were trying to stay in my comment section. The ones with one comment only, who's coming over trying to, take a whack, tack. Y'all don't know nothing about me. Y'all can keep it moving. Let's see. You remember the scene, but not the whole conversation. Go back and look, season 3. I think it had to have been like the first or second episode. It was very early on. So, yep. And she's been pretty consistent with sharing that same story. She's been pretty consistent at saying it. That's when Kimmy could be Kimmy. Now get off the show, because she can't hold Tisha accountable anymore. Well, just pay attention, y'all. They're moving in different places. And Melody actually says that. She said something similar to that on Terrence's channel, giving you the real tea. But anyway, last night, speaking of different places, last night with everything that went down in these scenes, right? I don't know how often it happened or how many days they stayed, but it seemed like they were there for like maybe 4 days, and left on the 5th day, 4 nights left on the 5th day. Melody actually said Every one of the cast members were in her room in the evenings. They would hang out and just talk about the day and what happened. She said everyone on the show, all the cast members came into her room except for Stormy. She was the only one who maybe she was asleep or whatever, but she was the only one who didn't visit. So even Destiny came into her room after all of that craziness that we're going to see in these scenes. And I actually appreciate this part of the show or these stories because I think we need to see that it's not always, I think people really think people's lives are in danger. That people's lives are in danger and it can just get too heavy. Too heavy. You remember the episode. Good. Season 3, you guys. I'm sure it's season 3. I believe it's the same scene where Maurice confronted Tiffany about monster vaping. No, not the same scene. Not the same scene. This was a soft opening of some sort for Black. A soft opening, and the kids had some sort of maybe back to school party. They had some sort of party where they put the kiddos on a party bus. And it was, so I remember all the brothers had their sons there. So we got to see like Micah's son, and maybe there were some other sons there. So they were all like, talking about legacy and stuff like that. And they put all the kids on a bus. So that's not the same scene as when Tiffany gets there. Tiffany's scene is when Tiffany actually comes on the show. And I don't know, I don't remember. I think that might have been 4th season. Let's see. Stormy travels with her husband and son. And she says she has anxiety when she's away from them. Yep. I heard her say that. She didn't make it seem bad, you guys. So I hate when I say, I don't want to make anything seem bad because really I'm trying to lighten things up because shit gets too heavy and people take things way too personal. It's the same scene. It's the same scene. You think so? Okay, Simply Beautiful. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give earrings to, who is the other person? Simply Beautiful. If I am wrong, come on over to my page. And I think we follow each other on IG. Because for some reason, I remember the scene you're talking about. For whatever reason, I feel like that was a standalone scene. The other part is, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It was a graduation. It was a graduation party for the boys. Okay, so there's different people saying different things. When I remember Maurice and the confrontation between Maurice and, this is why I'm thinking it's different. Destiny and Melody were actually, I thought, cool. And in the scene, okay, hold on. Damn Pam has entered the building. Hi, Damn Pam. She said, remember Tisha said that she can be fake and still be around people. So I believe that fake people like her and Destiny and Stormy, the fakeness won't allow her to hang like that, in my opinion. Tisha wants Mel's life. I don't know if Tisha wants Mel's life, but I will say, Damn Pam, that was everybody's mode of operation in season 6. Sometimes people don't remember, but that is how they walked into season 6. Mel actually has a sit-down meeting with Stormy where she says, Stormy's like, I really like you. My mother has been, a little over the top since I was a child. She's run off a lot of my friends. I can't stop her. But you and I think we really like each other. And I would like for us to continue our journey in, becoming friends. And Mel said, I don't have any room for that. And she said, we don't actually have to be friends. We can just be in rooms and do the job we need to do and be cool. Mel said that to her. She said, her and Tisha sat down and said it. This was actually the feel, the vibe for all of them. And then in season 6B, they started getting a little closer. And then they changed it from season 6B to season 7. And then they came in with season 8. Season 8, we see them a little different with each other. But that was a conversation that was almost had every time they came on screen. Every time. We ain't got to be cool. Mel was piecing people out like crazy. What y'all doing? Y'all about to fight? When they were all at the, was it the massage parlor? Were they getting a massage, I think? Something like that. I think it was a massage, and then I think they started arguing, and Mel said, I didn't come here for this. And she pieced him out. She said, we can just be cool and talk. Y'all got to remember these episodes, child. Y'all be getting so far behind. Please stay on my channel so y'all can get the right tea. Let's see. I think that she is thinking about Kimmy's son's graduation party when Wanda told Mel that she could find another man, and Martell started arguing with her. Okay, that was different. That was different. Diana, you know your reality TV. Is this the only show that Mel's been the target of every season? Oh, child. The target of every season. Nene Leakes said that she was the target every season because that was just her thing. Who else? There's been others. Tamar always said she was the target and she didn't like it. There's been others. When you are the star of the show, that's sometimes the price you pay. Let's see. There may have been a scene in that episode where Maurice Kiowa confront Tiffany. Okay. In that season, you mean. There may also be a season, an episode where they confront her in that season. When I say her life, her single life, her able to stand on, we're about to see. Listen, the one thing that we should all be very grateful for is the fact that Mel has held her own. That's some of the things that she was saying when she was on Terrence's page. I've held my own. In fact, I said last night, I would have loved to hear whatever that new t-shirt slogan was going to be, because Mel didn't get the words out, but she might get them out next week when she is talking to Destiny. I can't believe Nell, though, flipping the script. What'd she do? She flipped the script when she was talking about the room. Listen, if y'all were on Mel's TikTok last night, Mel was actually laughing at a lot of the scenes. She said that her, Tisha, and Kimmy were just starting to talk again, or getting to a place where they're talking more often. So they are trying to mend things. She also made the comment that she talked about staying up at night and having fun on the show. She said it was a job at the end of the day. Okay. I understand. I might have to stay out of the chat. I might be confusing some things. And then she just said that at the end of the day, it was what it was, child. They're working their way back into a better place. Now, let's listen to some of the stuff that was going on, because I actually pulled, I hope he does not mind, some of those comments. Because when I tell y'all, the funniest part was Terrence was talking so fast. He came over there. He has a fan that he likes to flick. And he starts off with the scene, and he said, it was actually bad. Simply beautiful. Thank you, honey, for she's been a member for 8 months. It was season 3, episodes 6 and 7. It was a continuation. Okay, thank you. And thank you also for being a member for 8 months. But when Terrence comes on, you guys, Terrence is so hot when he's about to play the scene. I think it might have started with Dr. Shanita saying something. Baby, he took this fan and he flicked it like this. And I think it says, shut up, bitch, on it or something. And he started fanning it. He said he made some really snarky comment about Shanita. But once he did that, when I tell y'all, everything went down from there. Like, he just kept going on, mellow, da, 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 da. It was funny. But Mel jumped in them comments, child, and she started talking. She was combating everything he was saying. I'm going to show y'all a few of those posts, not everything. Y'all can go on over there and look at it. But I feel like Mel put at least 30 comments in his chat. And before he recognized that she was in the chat, she probably was a good 25 comments. She was a good 25 comments in already. But anyway, let's put it up. Hold on. So he started off, Terrence was on a roll. He was like, listen, boo, why are you making people pick a side? Y'all all friends. You shouldn't be asking people to pick sides. And then he just basically said, at the end of the day, mellow, go on ahead. And if these people are a problem for you, you can get off the show. Okay, go ahead and get off the show. So she said, can you tell me who was on the show talking about picking sides before I said anything? And y'all can put it in the chat. Who was on the side? Who was saying pick a side before anybody else said pick a side? I already know y'all know because y'all watch faithfully. Okay. It was Martell who said pick a side. It was Martell who said pick a side. What's the color of your lipstick? I have 4 lipstick colors on. I have 4. I have to outline my lips in at least 3 different colors, child. But y'all got it. Y'all got it. It was Martell. Everybody said it was Martell. He was the one. The first person he told to pick a side. This is just because I watched the show. I'm a good trivia queen, baby. I would win. He told Destiny. Destiny was still good with Mill. He came over Destiny's house. He sat on that couch and he said, listen, you and I were friends before you even knew Mill. So I hope you don't go picking Melody's side when this divorce is over. It was Martell, and he has proceeded to tell everybody that story even after that, okay? So just an FYI for those who don't know, it was Martell. And then she was also, I skipped a couple of comments, but she basically was saying, listen, at the end of the day, you see it here, the only thing that matters is that the court saw it. So people were saying different things. And she said, I never told anybody to pick a side. She's always been the person to say, find out who you like for yourself, talk to who you want to, be friends with who you want to. Then she said, Martell did some shit. And she went on down to the courthouse and did what she had to do. And it doesn't matter at this point who doesn't want to pick a side or who doesn't want to, acknowledge it happened. The only thing that matters is that the court saw it. So that's what she's saying here. Now let's get to the juicy stuff. And she also said, and the decision has been made, okay? Which means that Martell was convicted. Then she said this, because they were talking about the friendships and what happened and how it got started. Let's be clear. We all started hanging out at the same time in 2014. Never heard of them being mentioned before. So everybody likes to say these were all Martell's friends before. And I'm actually very appreciative of this information that she was putting in the chat. This is exclusive tea that was in Terrence's chat because she's never said this before. But she said they all started hanging around at the same time in 2014. Never heard of them mentioned before then, because I think people were saying that these were Martell's friends and they didn't, Mel was on the outside of this. So I was actually really intrigued when I saw some of the comments. I was intrigued that she said that. Let's see. I cannot watch. They come off hateful. What else does she have to say? Okay, so this is something else. So she said that I believe in people walking in their purpose. And this was a part of the conversation where it was, you should get off the show. She said, I believe in people walking in their purpose. And she said she's walking in her purpose. That's one of the things that I told y'all she say all the time. At the end of the day, y'all don't get to tell me what to do. I will go when God said go, okay? And a lot of people need to adopt a phrase so they can keep some of the very loud social media chat in the business, okay? She said, but you do that and everybody may not like you. So if you walk in your purpose, everybody may not like you. You got to be okay with who you are. I've said this before. You get in these YouTube streets, there's going to be somebody who don't like you. You aren't going to be for everybody. But nobody should be able to take what belongs to you from you. Okay. And then she says again, and she says this, and I won't scoot off this show because of people on what I created. She won't scoot off this show because of whatever cast members that she created has an issue, just like I'm sure you won't scoot off of YouTube. It's all good. Then she blew a little kissy face, okay? So that is hilarious, but I just thought that was fun. I just want to show y'all that. So she doubled down on it. I'm not scooting off of my show, the show I created, because people have an issue, just like I'm sure you won't scoot off a YouTube. And I actually enjoy seeing this, because y'all already know some of the nasty shit that has been coming over in my inbox, in my chat. It is still going down over here. People are still saying raggedy, nasty, no good, lousy things because I don't agree with their thoughts. Who gives a fuck? Okay. By the way, what time is it? Almost 7 o'clock. Now, I am going to be over there on Carlos King's page when he drops that recorded video of him and Heavenly. Okay. It is a recording. Anybody over there should know that. It's not even really happening in real time. That's some shit that they taped over the weekend and put it up. Okay. So if it's up, I'm going to be over there listening so that I can do my commentary on this show like I always do. Okay. So just so y'all know, yes, child right, for show, exactly. Y'all can join me if you want to. Y'all can hang out in the bushes, whatever you want to do, but nobody's changing anything that I do, ever. It is a recording. It's not even a real damn show. Okay. People over there in the chat, it's just a recording, boo. It's not even real. So anyway, that's all I wanted to show y'all. I just wanted to give y'all that tea. Hold on. Maybe I got one more thing to play. Hold on. One thing. Because Terrence also got some additional tea out of her. I'm going to play it from my phone. I almost forgot. Terrence got some additional tea from Mel that she didn't answer last night when she was on her TikTok. Okay, the tickety talk, she did not answer, but she did answer for him. So again, he was getting everything exclusive. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and listen, okay? But here it is. He's asking her where her relationships are now with the cast, okay? Check it out.
Yeah. But I am going to ask you this, though. How is your relationship with all of them now? Is it basically still the same?
The cast? In terms of the cast? Believe it or not, we in a decent spot, to be honest. Like, do we hang out outside of the show? No, we don't. But there is not any, at least I can speak for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll speak for myself. And I'll speak on what I feel like they're showing me or they're giving me, which is we are in a decent spot.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you and Tisha still cool with all of this hell Miss Wanda causing over social media?
Me and Tisha?
Yeah. Like, how do you feel about Miss Wanda still now?
His name is Giving You the Real Tea. And she said pretty much what she had said the other day. She said it's gonna be on. It's not that she's taking it to court. I actually believe that she said that on her TikTok live. She said she's not doing anything with courts when it comes to Wanda, that she is sitting down and staying still. And that's pretty much how she's handling it. That's how she said it on his channel too. But you go over there and listen for yourselves, okay? He is a good content creator. That's pretty much it, y'all. I'm gonna go back and look, and then I'll put it up on my IG page. I really appreciate everybody who came over today. You guys are all amazing. Thank you. Thank you to all the moderators who came over. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. I hope y'all hit that like button. I hope y'all share the video and all that good stuff. All right. And that's pretty much it. Clone in the house. Smash the like button. Smash it. All right, y'all. You guys are great. I will see you again very, very soon. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me. See you on the next one.